Fundamentally, stocks are driven, and business value is driven by business fundamentals, not supply and demand for securities in the short term, not the weather on certain days and these various signals that are used by quantitative traders. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I don't think that even quantitative trading works unless there are a lot of people making fundamental investment decisions.
My name is Adam Weinzer. I'm an MBA student at Fordham University. I've heard you say before that when you started your MBA program, you wanted to get into investing, but there wasn't necessarily classes or a major for that. And I'm wondering, a two-part question. First, what industry would give you the best skills to get into a position you're in now? And the second part of that is, with the rise of quantitative hedge funds, and where do you see, good old-fashioned financial statement analysis and reading thousands of pages of annual reports and 300-page slide PowerPoints like you're so famous for, and really getting into it rather than these quantitative hedge funds? Thank you.
The investing business you can learn by reading. Read everything Warren Buffett's ever written, watch every YouTube video he's ever appeared in. That's a great way to learn about investing. The way to really understand investing is to understand a business. And one of the most important skills you need as an investor is distinguishing between a great business, a good business, a fair business, and a bad business. And one way to get a sense of the quality of a business is go to work for one. So the recommendation I give to people graduating from business schools these days is this is the greatest time in history to work for a startup. There are lots of incredibly interesting businesses being formed. And if you can be one of the early employees, you're going to learn a lot about how a business works, how to make payroll, how to market your product, how to design something. And those skills, I think, are invaluable. First of all, you might even find it really interesting. You might have joined the next Facebook, so that's one thing. Even if the business fails, you'll learn a ton from that. I think that's the best experience you can get, ultimately, to be a good fundamental investor. In terms of the future of fundamental investing, I don't think everyone can be a passive investor, and I don't think everyone can be a quantitative trader. And I think there will be always room for fundamental value investing because fundamentally stocks are driven, and business value is driven by business fundamentals, not supply and demand for securities in the short term, not the weather on certain days and these various signals that are used by quantitative traders. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I don't think that even quantitative trading works unless there are a lot of people making fundamental investment decisions.